Welcome to Iraqi Dinar RV. Iraqi Dinar Revaluation is May 18, 2025. A turning point in currency history? For those who have followed the developments surrounding the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, for years, or even just the past few months, May 18, 2025 may mark a critical and transformative moment. The date has gained significant traction among dinar watchers due to an uptick in reports, observations, and speculative information suggesting that major developments may be unfolding. While much of the news remains unofficial and unverified, the volume and consistency of these updates have sparked intense interest across investor circles and online communities. This comprehensive update explores the current chatter, emerging trends, and growing expectations tied to a possible revaluation of the Iraqi dinar. We'll look into rumors of private exchanges, anecdotal reports of financial center activity, and the broader context of Iraq's evolving economic landscape. Although no confirmation has been issued by the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, or other financial regulators, many believe that something significant is quietly taking place. Building speculation. What's driving the buzz? Recent activity across forums, social media, and alternative news outlets has fueled the idea that a major shift in the valuation of the Iraqi dinar may be underway. A surge in anecdotal reports points to individuals allegedly being contacted for appointments at what are being described as redemption centers, high-security locations said to specialize in handling foreign currency exchanges. Unlike traditional bank branches, these facilities reportedly require advanced scheduling, strict ID verification, and access protocols designed to ensure confidentiality and compliance. The growing number of these claims, despite the absence of official corroboration, has added fuel to the speculative fire. Some believe these early appointments are part of a phased rollout, a soft launch, so to speak, designed to prevent chaos or disruption if a revaluation is officially announced. If true, such a strategy would make sense from a logistical standpoint, ensuring the infrastructure can handle the eventual demand. The mysterious redemption centers. Redemption centers have long been the subject of debate and controversy in the currency revaluation world. These are not recognized public institutions and have not been verified by government agencies. According to numerous unverified reports, these locations are equipped with advanced tools like biometric ID scanners, encrypted display systems, and heavily trained staff to guide individuals through the exchange process. Entry is said to be granted only through private invitations or secure portals, which require multi-step authentication. While this secrecy could suggest an effort to manage sensitive information or safeguard security, it also raises concerns about legitimacy and the potential for scams. Holders of IQD are advised to remain cautious and skeptical of unsolicited offers or too-good-to-be-true invitations. Exchange rate rumors. What's being reported? One of the most common questions surrounding the potential revaluation is, what rate is being offered, if any, during these alleged early exchanges? Some reports suggest an exchange rate of approximately 220 IQD per 1 USD, while a few unconfirmed stories claim even higher rates, sometimes exceeding previous expectations. Additionally, there are discussions about a tiered exchange system where certain individuals, based on volume, timing, or affiliation, might receive more favorable terms. While such theories are interesting, they remain unsubstantiated. No reliable financial institution has confirmed these rates, and without transparency, it's impossible to verify any of the figures being circulated. It's essential for investors to maintain a rational perspective and avoid making financial decisions based solely on hearsay. The rise of Tier 4B within the IQD and VND, Vietnamese Dong investor communities, the term Tier 4B has been thrown around for years. It refers to a supposed group of private currency holders expected to be among the first to exchange their holdings following institutional transactions. For a long time, Tier 4B was regarded as speculative fiction. However, recent reports from well-known currency commentators such as Frank26 suggest that Tier 4B may finally be moving into action. According to Frank, verified members of this group are now attending highly confidential briefings in financial hubs like New York, Zurich, Dubai, and Singapore. These sessions reportedly cover legal, procedural, and security requirements for participating in the exchange. If accurate, this level of organization signals that something significant is indeed in motion. Global coordination and bank readiness. In addition to reports from investors, there is growing chatter about behind-the-scenes preparations by major financial institutions. According to sources, large banks, including Wells Fargo and Chase, have started upgrading their systems to accommodate potential foreign currency exchange activity, specifically involving the IQD and VND. These upgrades reportedly include the installation of encrypted communication channels, biometric verification tools, and real-time auditing systems, technologies not commonly deployed unless something major is anticipated. Some insiders have claimed that FX Protocol Level 3 has been activated at select banks, which involves advanced cybersecurity protocols and client-level customization for sensitive transactions. This is not something that happens during routine operations. It signals preparedness for significant financial events. Iraq's rising economic standing. Parallel to the speculation is the undeniable progress Iraq has made on the economic and political fronts. Hosting the recent Arab summit has bolstered Iraq's regional standing, marking a symbolic return to prominence in the Arab world. This event is seen by many as a validation of Iraq's financial reforms, many of which were outlined in its white paper plan. That blueprint includes efforts to modernize Iraq's banking sector, adopt biometric identity systems, reduce reliance on cash transactions, and align with international compliance frameworks. These changes have brought renewed interest from global investors and led to increased financial collaboration with the U.S. and other nations. Currency analyst Ment Goat believes that under President Trump's administration, the U.S. is finally recognizing Iraq's potential as a stable investment destination. Coupled with the current momentum, this could pave the way for a revaluation, or at least for a more active, controlled float of the dinar. Controlled float, a viable path forward? Some experts believe Iraq may pursue a controlled float strategy for the dinar. In such a system, the currency's value is allowed to move within a specified range, influenced by market forces but still subject to intervention by the central bank. This model is often adopted by countries transitioning from fixed exchange rates or dealing with economic stabilization. A controlled float would allow Iraq to gradually integrate with global financial markets while protecting its economy from sudden shocks. It aligns with Iraq's recent steps toward modernization, compliance, and infrastructure development. The risks of false hype and scams. While the excitement is palpable, it's important to emphasize the risks that come with periods of heightened speculation. Scammers thrive in environments where confusion and secrecy dominate the narrative. Investors should be extremely cautious about sharing personal information, especially with unverified sources or those claiming to offer exclusive access to redemption opportunities. Always verify the legitimacy of any invitation, communication, or exchange offer. Never provide sensitive data, such as passport information or banking credentials, without confirming the authenticity of the request. Final thoughts: speculation versus substance. We may be witnessing the early phases of a long-awaited event in the currency investment world. However, until solid confirmation comes from the Central Bank of Iraq or other recognized authorities, all reports should be treated with thoughtful scrutiny. That said, the increasing signs, from high-level meetings to technological upgrades and shifting bank policies, indicate that something more than rumor may be underway. If the updates from voices like Frank26 and MNT Goat hold true, we could be on the verge of a financial reset that's been years in the making. Whether it's a full revaluation or a controlled float, what matters most is staying informed, alert, and realistic. For now, patience remains key. Watch the facts, not the hype.